All right, what's up, everybody? It's your boy Jay, back again on another day, here to convey what my spirit has to say. And in this video, I'm pretty much just going to be talking about how, pretty much like how we're the creators, and yeah, pretty much how like we go about creating our reality and stuff like that, and how pretty much like we are God. You know what I'm saying? Like, because I definitely believe in like an overall source. Like the way I look at it is like I just like to say like that's like the first spirit that kind of like found itself and like kind of expanded it to the point where it's like it became like this overall source, and like that's pretty much like like pretty much us, you know what I'm saying? Because like they say, like we're made in its image, you know what I'm saying? But it's like the way I see that is like we are that, you know what I'm saying? Because we are creators ourselves. So that's why I say like we are gods and goddesses. I don't want to call the overall source of God and stuff like that because there's too many perceptions and things that people throwing on that. But yeah, I feel like that kind of represents us down in this reality, right? Um, yeah, at the end of the day, I believe, we are the creator. I feel like if I ask most people, even religious people or whoever, just people in general, I don't judge anybody for what their beliefs are and stuff like that. I feel like, we were all at some point before. Because I feel like that's one of the things, is like we got so far away from who we truly are, from that overall source or just knowing who we truly are, in itself, and like giving all of our power away and stuff like that, right? Um, but yeah, I feel like if we ask most people like who God is and stuff like that, they would pretty much like basically at the end of the day be saying like a creator, you know what I'm saying? Which pretty much is yourself because you create everything you see in your reality. You create yourself, you create pretty much everything. You like everything is you coming from you and stuff like that, right? Um, so yeah, it's pretty much what I wanted to say. But yeah, yeah. But before I get to that, I feel like there's going to be a few steps that I feel like we have to take in order to truly be able to create our reality from a true space, right? Because these are some of the things that I feel like is necessary, right? So the first thing I feel like is like healing. We had to go through like a healing process, right? Because I feel like whether it's many different karma or many different contracts that we signed or just many different things that we have endured in this lifetime and lifetime after lifetime from many different lifetimes, you know what I'm saying? And these things that may be entrenched in our like Akashic records, entrenched in our spirit. We may be so far out of our space in the esoteric realm and stuff like that. It's just we have a lot of healing to do, right? Before I think that we can move forward in any type of way, we have to deal with what is holding us back, all this weight that we have upon us, right? So yeah, that's one of the first things, and I feel like shadow work, it's always going to be there, right? Until you get to a point where, you have to really go deep with it. You really have to put in a lot of different work. You know what I'm saying? You really have to go deep within yourself and really feel everything. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think that's one of the biggest things when it comes to healing. People don't want to feel what they need to feel in order to heal, right? So I feel like you really have to go deep within. And, one of the things I'll talk about, you know what I'm saying? But like, um, really have to go deep within, and it takes no fear, you know what I'm saying? You really have to feel all that pain. You have to feel all the things that you need to heal from, and then I feel like we can move forward into the next steps and stuff like that, into truly remembering who we are. I don't mind anybody saying awakening and stuff like that. I just, everybody uses probably different words and stuff like that. But I like to go with like remembering, because I feel like at the end of the day, we're really just remembering. I feel like we've never been really lost and stuff like that. We may have been like out of our space and stuff like that. We may have given all of our power away, but at the end of the day, I feel like we just need to truly go within and feel all of that pain and stuff like that. Feel what we need to feel in order to heal, right? Um, yeah, that's one of the first steps I feel like we need to do. Another one is like really like because like of this system we're in, of this magic square, of this matrix, whatever you want to go with. I feel like we truly need to start deleting a lot of their programming and deleting a lot of their indoctrinations as well. Whether it be through the schooling system, through society in general, through many different things. This whole system, this matrix that they have us in, all these different programs and stuff they have us running, and that's definitely not beneficial to our spirit, in its purest form, into truly stepping into all of our power and stuff like that, right? They don't teach us the right things. They don't spread the right programs. I feel like life can be so beautiful, you know what I'm saying? But it's the way it is for a reason, because certain spirits, they want to control people. They want to harness our energy. And stuff like that, because truly at the end of the day they fear us, you know what I'm saying? They're not as powerful as we are, or You know what I'm saying? Everybody uses, their powers differently and stuff like that, but they definitely fear us. You know what I'm saying? I believe, they're definitely not pure spirits and stuff like that. There's a lot of evil spirits that just want to, what I'm saying, take over and harness people's energy and control people and stuff like that for thousands of years. You know what I'm saying? So we definitely need to start, like I said, truly going within, deleting their programming and indoctrinations, and truly remembering who we are. The programs that are true to us. Not gonna let that affect me. I mean, like every time I'm making a video, there's always something that comes and like tries to throw me off and stuff like that. But we're just gonna get right back at it. Um, yeah, just give me 1 minute. Yeah, pretty much. What I was saying. I think where I was at is just like, yeah, basically just like deleting all of their programming and stuff like that, right? And like truly starting to put in the programs that we need. We can put in any program that we want. You know what I'm saying? We can program ourselves with anything. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you could take the movie The Matrix if you want. You know what I'm saying? It's like Neo. You know what I'm saying? He was programming himself with whatever he needed. You know what I'm saying? Rather it was like, fighting techniques or this or that or how to do this, how to do that. We can start to implement these programs in ourselves, right? And it's all a matter of belief and stuff like that. And it may not happen just like that because we still have a long way to go. We can get to a point where it's like we can, program ourselves with things and they can just happen like that. But I mean, like we got so far away from who we truly are and we're giving so much of our power away. We definitely got to expand to get to that level, right? But we can it all starts with belief. You know what I'm saying? If you believe you can do anything, that in itself is the program that you need, I feel like, to implement into anything that you're trying to do into your reality. You know what I'm saying? That's just one program and stuff like that, one example and stuff. You know what I'm saying? um, yeah, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, one of the biggest programs I feel like we need to delete is like the fear program, right? I feel like the fear program holds us back in so many different ways. I feel like that's like one of their biggest programs that they use to kind of fight us off from remembering who we truly are. You know what I'm saying? From us not stepping into our power fully is that fear program. You know what I'm saying? Definitely, I can't stress it enough because I feel like that fear program is going to hold you back in like almost every aspect. You know what I'm saying? You're never going to reach your true potential and stuff like that unless you truly delete that program for good. And like I said, you know what I'm saying? Like we are on Earth, there is like, you know what I'm saying? Like we are in this physical body, and in this reality, there's things that we can't do at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? But definitely, you got to start thinking in terms of like possibilities. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't really think in terms of limitations and stuff. I like to think in terms of possibilities, and I think once you start thinking in terms of possibilities, anything can happen, or the universe opens up for you in so many different ways. You open up so many different portals for yourself. You can start to maneuver through dimensions and stuff like that. Like you can truly start to tap into some wild things. You know what I'm saying? When you start thinking in terms of possibilities, like you're not limiting yourself, you're not being closed minded, you're kind of just being open. You know what I'm saying? To anything happening, because things can happen in any way. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of just like you're giving the universe more opportunity to give you things in different ways. Rather it's just like, you know what I'm saying? Oh, the universe can just work through you right here. If you think of possibilities, it's like it can work in so many different aspects as long as you're really truly open. That's what I'm saying. That's the power of like that 360, you know what I'm saying? In terms of like the esoteric realm, like having a 360 view, you know what I'm saying, of everything in your space or everything around you, or you catching everything, you know what I'm saying? Like you don't miss messages, you don't miss synchronicities, downloads, epiphanies, all that type of stuff, you know what I'm saying? You catch most things, you know what I'm saying? Like you eventually start to get to the point where it's like you catch everything, right? But yeah, definitely, you know what I'm saying? That fear program, that needs to go. You got to throw that program out like immediately. And you know what I'm saying? Cut that cord and like um, so I feel like when it comes to like, cutting cords and stuff like that, like don't ever cut cords like halfway, or don't ever like, you know what I'm saying, be hesitant about cutting cords. But when I say halfway, it's like you got to go to the source of where that cord is. You know what I'm saying? To cut it. You know what I'm saying? Like, get your flaming sword, like in the esoteric realm. You know what I'm saying? Get that be on that frequency, get that image and stuff like that, and truly cut that cord for good. You know what I'm saying? Because you cut it halfway or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Certain spirits or whatever can, like, you know what I'm saying, rewire things and try to attach that back to you. But yeah, we got to find the source of things and truly go to the root of everything and like you know what I'm saying, cut that cord where it's at, where it's connecting to you at, you know what I'm saying? So that's no more, so it has to do so much more to connect you, or it's going to take that much more from, whatever has attached to you to get that cord back, right? But if you cut it halfway, it's like it's going to be a lot easier for that cord to come back, or, you know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. But yeah, we definitely can't move forward, unless we deal with the past. So you know what I'm saying? That's the whole point about me, I talk about we need to heal and stuff like that, and yeah, deleting all their programming and stuff like that, and indoctrinations, because um, 'cause, yeah, like most of the things I do is like I've learned from a lot of different teachers and stuff like that, spiritual teachers. The best one, that I know. Shout out to Dolo and stuff like that. Archangel Uriel, if you guys don't know and stuff like that, but because I'm not like, and you can get great things from books, and I have read books and stuff like that. I'm not saying that, but I mean, I'm not a big reader and stuff like that, or like, even when it comes to astrology, I haven't read an astrology book or anything. I definitely, like I said, I've learned from a lot of different people, and but I like to, like, just go out and experience and create my own wisdom, so my whatever I'm saying may be a lot different, or it may hit you a lot differently, or you may believe, certain things about it or whatever, but yeah, you know what I'm saying? I just like to write down what's coming from me and what I got and stuff like that, and then just like I just go on that, So even like my astrology, it may be real different, like my interpretations and stuff like that, but um yeah, I just say that to say, don't be afraid to just do you at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? To create your own interpretation for life in general, and to create your own wisdom for everything, you know what I'm saying? Um, yeah, like I said, you can get great things from there's great things in books. I'm not saying that, you know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying? I'm just big on creating my own wisdom and stuff like that. Because at the end of the day, whatever book you're reading, I feel like, your spirit is gonna tell you like you only needed like certain things from that book, or you're only going to take what you need from it. Your spirit is only going to take what it needs, you know what I'm saying? So I'm just like, I'll just let my spirit take me to wherever, I'll just let my spirit guide me and stuff like that, to because I believe in my spirit, I believe in myself and stuff like that, I know that my spirit will let me know whatever I need to know, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's just, a little bit of that as well. And then like yeah, it kind of goes to my next point. It's kind of like doing what works for you. I feel like doing what works for you, that's going to be a super important program that you need to program yourself with, right? Or hold on. Yeah. All right, y'all. But yeah, like I said, like doing what works for you. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like that program in itself is one of the best programs that you can start to implement into your spirit and stuff like that, right? Because I feel like true spirituality at the end of the day, it's really just individuality, right? So I feel like the power of individuality is one of the biggest like forms of superpower, like, and I feel like we got to start looking at little things like superpowers in order to start really tapping into the bigger superpowers, like telepathy, telekinesis, all these type of different things, you know what I'm saying? Like a lot of these different things are very real, you know what I'm saying? But we got to start somewhere, and we got to start expanding, you know what I'm saying? Like we definitely have to start looking at things like confidence, being yourself, all that type of stuff is like superpowers in itself. You know what I'm saying? It's all a matter of how you use it. You know what I'm saying? I know a lot of people use those things in manipulative ways, or use those things in wrong ways and stuff like that. But like I said, it's all a matter of how you look at things, how you use things, how you perceive things. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, you know what I'm saying? Doing what works for you is super big. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like a lot of people may get out of spirituality and stuff because they just hear a lot of people say, you got to do it this way, do it that way, or that's not a true ritual and spell and stuff like that. When at the end of the day, we're probably all doing ritual and spells every day. You know what I'm saying? I know spells come in many different forms. You know what I'm saying? But like words at the end of the day are your spell. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm trying to do a video on that. You know what I'm saying? Like how your words are your paintbrush, and like how super important that is, and what you can really tap into with that energy and stuff like that, right? But I'm just saying, like, even that, people at the end of the day, everyone's doing spells, you know what I'm saying? Like, they're casting spells on themselves, on others. Like, your words in itself, that's just one form of a spell. Like I said, there's many different forms of spells, but this is just one specifically. And then even with rituals, we're all doing rituals is something that you do like habitually, you know what I'm saying? Or just like something that you put a lot of energy in, something that you really truly believe in and stuff like that. Which a lot of people, they're doing that stuff on a daily basis, you know what I'm saying? Like you taking a shower every day, that's a ritual in itself, you know what I'm saying? It's like you can use that to your benefit, you know what I'm saying? Like you can picture yourself just getting cleansed and washed off, whatever energies were on you, or you can create your own ritual with that, you know what I'm saying? Or just like whatever you do, you know what I'm saying, on a daily basis, you know what I'm saying? Like you can create your own rituals and stuff like that, or rituals don't all have to be the same, you know. Because yeah, that's my point. You know what I'm saying? I feel like we could eventually get to a point where it's like we are. I mean, within the day, we are the rituals and spells. You know what I'm saying? Or we like because at the end of the day, I feel like it's all about the outcome. You know what I'm saying? Like somebody could be doing a spell or a ritual, and they're trying to create an outcome, right? But it's like we can all get to that same outcome in different ways. You know what I'm saying? Like, and they may say, you know, like this is how you speed it up, which you know, I'm not doubting that. You know what I'm saying? There's definitely many different ways to speed up things. You know, but the more we believe and more we expand and tap into who we truly are, we can manifest something, or we can manifest an outcome just like that, or we can manifest it however, you know what I'm saying? How whatever you're gonna get what you put out. You know what I'm saying? So whatever you're doing, yeah. And at the end of the day, we're gonna get what we deserve. So it's like, if you truly deserve, you know, certain things, and you know what I'm saying? You're gonna get it. So it's like, but yeah, like I said, I ain't knocking nobody or nothing. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying there's many different ways to get to where we trying to get. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm just saying, you know, I see a lot of people that may get out of spirituality for those type of reasons and stuff like that. Because, yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'm big on like not putting anything in boxes. You know what I'm saying? Or and stuff like that. You know, don't limit yourself. Don't be closed minded. You know, stuff like that. You know, because I do many different types of rituals and spells and stuff like that. You know, but I'm just very open minded, very like into every different thing, trying different things. But like I said, at the end of the day, do what works for you. You know what I'm saying? If you're doing rituals like this really works for you and it's showing and proving, do that. You know what I'm saying? That's what your spirit is telling. That's what your spirit is telling you to do. Or if like, you know what I'm saying? Like your spirit is going to let you know what's up. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like we have so much inner wisdom from many different. Like we've been here lifetime after lifetime after. We've been here so many different lives, and not just in this reality. We've probably been in many different constellations, many different dimensions and stuff like this. We've been many different places before. So it's like we truly have to start tapping into our Akashic records, tapping into our spirit, tapping into all of this, just really remembering. You know what I'm saying? And then we can obtain all of this wisdom that we have gained. You know what I'm saying? That our spirit has gained through all this time and stuff like that, right? Um, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Because I feel like another big thing is like, you know, I'm trying to do another video on that separately as well, as like talking to yourself. I feel like, you know, you definitely got to start talking to yourself. Like we all talk to ourselves inside and stuff, you know, but don't be afraid to talk to yourself out loud. You know what I'm saying? And there's a difference, obviously. You know, if like somebody's kind of just like they're not themselves and they're really just talking. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. But it's like you know what I'm saying? We really got to start talking to ourselves, like building a relationship with ourselves, right? I mean, in a simple way, it could just literally be just like, you know, hyping yourself up, just talking to yourself. Like instead of having that negative voice in your head, like start creating. You know what I'm saying? We are the creators, so start talking to yourself. Start creating what you want. Start talking. You know what I'm saying? Start hyping yourself up, whatever it is. You know what I'm saying? Like because you can create yourself. You know, however you look at yourself, that's what you're gonna get. You know, or like and stuff like that. So start telling yourself how you are. You know what I'm saying? I am confident. I am able to speak my truth. I can speak clearly, or what, you know what I'm saying? Just this little something. You know what I'm saying? But like. But talk to yourself like it's real. You know what I'm saying? Don't talk to yourself like, you know what I'm saying, you're hesitant or you're not sure about it. Like talk to yourself like, you know what I'm saying, you sitting across from yourself or something, and you literally talking to yourself or whatever type stuff. But yeah, the point about that is just like start building a relationship with yourself. I feel like they truly tell us, talking to yourself is crazy because they don't want us to build a relationship with ourselves because they know what that can do. They know what that can, what I'm saying? Because you start talking to yourself, your spirit will talk back. You know what I'm saying? Like, and not just your spirit. Other spirits will talk back to you. Spirits that want to help us. Spirits that's been in our position because we're truly at a spiritual war here. So it's like they want to see us thrive. They want to see. The pure, real spirits get their powers back and stuff like that. They want to see us take over, not just, like, yeah, me and my soul group, we are going to take over. That's not even like a question. You know what I'm saying? It's just a matter of, what I'm saying, of it happening. You know what I'm saying? It's going to happen. But I'm just saying, they want to see us all take our power back, and it's going to be spirits like us and many different others out here that are like us, free spirits, free thinkers, because there's a lot of them. It's not just my soul group. There's a lot of us out here, you know what I'm saying? That I do believe, you know what I'm saying, that we are gonna be the change, you know what I'm saying. And there's spirits up there that want the change to happen. So it's like they are gonna push us and help us out, you know what I'm saying. Um, yeah, definitely got to start talking to yourself, right? Definitely got to start going within for everything. I feel like we definitely can't be looking external. You know what I'm saying? That's I guess, where I was coming from with like the, books or like, Google, all that type of stuff. Like, I ain't saying you can't get nothing from there. I'm not saying I haven't gone there for anything and stuff like that. I'm just saying we definitely got to stop looking externally for things. You know what I'm saying? And start going internal for everything. Because like I said, our spirit has the answers. Whatever, I feel like, Google started at a certain time, but it's like our spirits, we were here before that. You know what I'm saying? Our spirits were here before books, all of that type of stuff. So it's like, we can tap into like the root of that. You know, where does all that stuff coming from? And then we can tap into that. You know, whether it's the ethers or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, and this stuff ain't easy. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to make it sound like it's easy or anything, because this stuff is it's gonna take a lot of work. You know what I'm saying? We're real spirits, so we got what it takes. So that's why I'm saying it. You know. Um, but yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, definitely got to start looking internally for everything. You know what I'm saying? Going internally for everything. You know, all the answers that you want out of life. You know what I'm saying? That's how I truly woke up. You know, I feel like people aren't really gonna wake up just by you telling them, "Hey, wake up, wake up, wake up." Like, I mean, that's not how I like woke. I mean, remembered and stuff. Start my journey and stuff like that. To taking all my power back and stuff like that, coming into myself. Yeah, it was really just like my spirit. It not trapped me, but it was like, you know what I'm saying? It get to a point where it's like your spirit is like, okay, you know what I'm saying? Like, your spirit's always trying to talk to you, you know what I'm saying? It's like, it's a matter of when you're going to listen, you know? So, that's why I said, like, you know what I'm saying? Um, 'Cause, yeah, you know, that's how I did it. You know, that's how I became, you know, where I'm at, you know what I'm saying? I still got a long way to go, but I'm just saying, like, it truly happened because, like, it got to a point where it's like, okay, I can't keep creating like this anymore. I don't want to keep creating that. You know what I'm saying? Then I made that decision myself. Okay, I'm gonna start the process of asking certain questions, tapping into certain things, and say your spirit sees, okay, he's ready, and then it's like, you know what I'm saying? It'll start the process, start giving you many different things in order to expand step by step to where you need to be and stuff like that, right? So yeah, definitely going within, looking internally for everything, right? Um, yeah, like I said, I feel like we definitely got to get in tune with ourselves, right? It's super important to be in tune with ourselves, to get in our space. I feel like that's one of the biggest things about creating our reality is being in our true space, being our true individual self from its purest standpoint, right? So yeah, definitely getting in that space in the esoteric realm. You know what I'm saying? Definitely contracting and expanding, that type of stuff. And you can look at that as just like, this isn't the end all be all with contracting and expansion, but it's like, um, learning and then like growing from that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't look at L's as losses. I look at that as like lessons. So it's like, um, yeah, you know what I'm saying? We go through certain lessons and stuff like that in order to expand, you know what I'm saying? And if we do learn from these things, that's how we expand. And then, like, you know what I'm saying? Now we're ready for the next stage, and your spirit is like, okay, he's ready for the next level. Okay, he's ready for the next level. You know what I'm saying? That's how you contract and then expand in one sense of it. You know what I'm saying? Like, so yeah, definitely doing that and truly continuing to do that and truly until you truly get into your purest space, right? And then once you get in your space, man, you know what I'm saying? I don't, man, it's amazing. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, like, we definitely got to get into our space. You know what I'm saying? And you can do that through like the power of meditation. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like when we're meditating, that's like one form of it in itself. Like we can, I feel like it doesn't matter where we're at that point. Like if we're meditating, we can go anywhere. You know what I'm saying? We can truly go to our space, even if we're not there. You know what I'm saying? In meditation, we can project ourselves there, and we can kind of see what that's like and stuff. Um, yeah, we definitely got to get into our space, you know what I'm saying? And then hold that space down and maintain that and start creating from that space, building and expanding and stuff like that. Because, yeah, um, yeah, I definitely feel like we got to start coming to our own conclusions with everything. You know what I'm saying? Like we got to start coming to our own conclusions because we can have I feel like we can have all this knowledge in the world, but it's like we can't truly expand and create wisdom unless we go through these things and experience and see what it's like for ourselves. You could just take like maybe like the Lionsgate portal for example. You can know everything that the Lionsgate portal is, but it's like in order to actually know it, like to where it's like okay, now you have the wisdom of it, you have to go through the portal yourself. You know what I'm saying? Let your spirit take you through that portal, and then it's like you can come out on the other side, and now you're like, oh, okay, now I know what that is. So I feel like a lot of people they may be like, oh, I don't know what that dude is talking about. Whether it's a certain spiritual teacher or even us. Spirits like us trying to help the everyday people out here. You know what I'm saying? Um, but it's like they may be like, man, I don't understand what you're talking about, stuff like that. But it's like they don't. It's not. It may not be meant to understand right now. You know what I'm saying? Like at the end of the day, I feel like they understand it subconsciously. Their spirit picks it up, but um, it's like they have to go through it themselves and they have to experience it. And then it's like they may look up a week later, whenever, and then it's like, oh, now I know what they're talking about. Now I see what they're talking about. You know what I'm saying? It's like and then you know what I'm saying? Because that's like they can see it, they pick up on the frequency. Then it's like they can see what you're saying. You know what I'm saying? They know it, they can feel it. You know what I'm saying? The vibration, they know what you're talking about. Then it's like, you know what I'm saying? Then it's like, man, that's how they truly start to create that wisdom, and that's when they pick it up and they're like, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, they see it, they know it. Now they're here with you. You know what I'm saying? Um, but yeah, you know what I'm saying? And then let's get into it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, one of the the two biggest things I feel like when it comes to creating your reality is like, for one, like your frequency, right? The frequency that you're writing, which like the frequency can deal with like the ideas that we have, the ideas that we are tapping into. Are we tapping into low ideas, high ideas, and stuff like that? Like our creativity, our imagination, stuff like that, and just like our thoughts. I feel like our thoughts definitely create our reality, and like our frequencies. You know what I'm saying? Like our frequencies, you can just look at it like, I mean, I feel like frequencies more so. You know what I'm saying? You can kind of like rather than vibrations and stuff like that, you can kind of be like, okay, these frequencies, yeah, these are like low frequencies. I don't really need these frequencies. Okay, these are high frequencies. I don't really need, or I mean, like, you try to, most of us are trying to tap into higher frequencies, but I mean, like, you definitely need like a balance, or just like, because I've seen a lot of people, they just like go from 0 to 100, and like now they're, they tapped into just the highest of frequencies, right? But it's like you need to be able to get yourself spiritually, where it's like you can withstand that, you know what I'm saying? Because I think one of the biggest things is like resistance, right? Like spiritual strength is like, I feel like how much can you resist? You know what I'm saying? Like that's just one sense of spiritual strength. There's many different, probably I can go deeper with that, but I'm just saying like creating what you can resist is like one form of like spiritual strength, right? So it's like when you tap into these high frequencies, can you resist everything that's up there? Because yeah, there's going to be really like high pure spirits up there, but there's also going to be the opposite. You know what I'm saying? There's going to be evil spirits that are on these crazy high frequencies and stuff like that, or spirits that just want to, oh, they see you coming up there, they're like, oh, okay, yeah, hold up, yeah, what's this spirit doing? You know what I'm saying? And then it's like you start getting hit by all of that, and then you can't take it, and then people, that's how you may see people go crazy, or they can't handle all that. They tapped into too much too quickly. You know what I'm saying? So you definitely got to go through the certain processes, or be smart about everything. You know what I'm saying? Just truly get into your space and truly tap into that intuition. You know what I'm saying? No, and like, you know what I'm saying? You got to move. You know what I'm saying? I feel like, I'm big on chess. You know what I'm saying? You gotta start playing chess with this stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta be very calculated and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, you know what I'm saying? Frequencies in itself, it's like you can look at it like the radio, you know what I'm saying? Like, okay, I'm gonna turn to this station, I'm on these frequencies. I'm gonna turn to that station, I'm gonna turn to these frequencies. Or just like say, I wanna make music, you know what I'm saying? It's like, okay, I got a concept for this certain song, and then it's like, okay, now let me tap into these frequencies. It doesn't necessarily have to be high or low. Obviously, people are like, okay, yeah, they're on some low frequencies with that music or whatever, and then it's like, okay, these are just some, okay, frequencies right here, or just, high frequency, whatever. You can tell the difference, but it's like, it's all a matter of, okay, let me tap into that frequency now. You know what I'm saying? Let me tune myself to that frequency, right? Um, Mentally and stuff like that. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? Our thoughts definitely shape our reality. You know what I'm saying? Like the things that you intake, like frequency, the things that you frequently see. Like I said, these kind of deal with like you know, yeah, like I said, just like our thought forms and stuff like that, the things that we create, and stuff like that. Like I said, the things that we intake, you know what I'm saying? Whether it be the things we're listening to, the things that we see, the things that we're watching. Definitely, like I feel like meditation is super important for a lot of these different things. You know what I'm saying? I can't stress that enough. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? Definitely, our thoughts shape our reality. So we got to be aware of these things. Um, and truly start to get in our true space. Like if we're not watching the proper things, that's not for us. If these are throwing our frequencies off, you know what I'm saying? It's time to switch it up. It's time to switch it up if you're listening to the wrong things. All these type of things, you know what I'm saying? Whatever you're intaking, even they can deal with like food and stuff like that. If you're intaking the wrong foods, food, like just do it. Like I said, do what works for you. Like if you're whatever diet you need to be on, your spirit tells you need to be on that. But don't overindulge in things that your spirit is telling you to not to be in. You know what I'm saying? As in, it's just going to be messing up your frequencies. It's going to be slowing you down and stuff like that. You can still get to the same things, but it's like it's going to be slowing you down. So in order to be really light, truly light from your pure space, yeah, truly start to tap into what works for you. You know what I'm saying? And to be on your frequencies. You know what I'm saying? Because your frequencies may be different than somebody else's frequencies. You know what I'm saying? It's like tap into your frequencies, the frequencies that you need to be on, right? Um, 'Cause yeah, I feel like it's super important to like become that observer. I can't stress like meditation enough, but like you truly got to become that observer, right? Because I feel like when we become that observer, we can truly be aware of everything that's coming in. Because like I said, most of our thoughts at the end of the day, they're not ours. And I already said, like we will get thoughts from other spirits that want to help us out. We can all of this type of stuff, right? and then it's like, epiphanies, downloads, synchronicities, all these type of things. You know what I'm saying? These are things that we need to be aware of to help us out and benefit us. And these are things we need to be catching and writing down and expanding on, growing on, creating and stuff like that. And I mean, at the end of the day, we are the creators, so we can create our own frequencies. We can create our own thoughts, our own ideas. And you know what I'm saying? We got to start doing that stuff. That's my point about, like, talking it out loud. Talking things into existence. Whatever type of ideas you do got, start speaking about these things instead of just, yeah, it's super important to hold this in and, like, I'm gonna get into it, like, create that vibration, create that state of being with it. That's how we truly manifest things to us as well. Like, it takes both. You know what I'm saying? We got to mix these things and have a true balance of both, of the frequencies and vibrations that we're on. But yeah, we definitely got to become that observer, right? Because I feel like when we become the observer, we're aware of everything. We can be like, okay, yeah, these thoughts aren't ours. These thoughts, no, we're not building on those thoughts. 'Cause I see a lot of people, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people are getting attacked. You know what I'm saying? Certainly this year, certainly, the spiritual warfare 2020 is going crazy. You know what I'm saying? So I see a lot of people getting attacked, but it's like, um, because they're identifying with those thoughts. And I tell them, like, those thoughts aren't theirs, but it's like, at the point, you got to do it. You know what I'm saying? You can't wake people up. Like, they have to realize, okay, you're right. Or just like they'll get tired of creating that, and they'll just be like, like, I don't want that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I do, like, you're right. I got to get on some other frequencies, or I got to, yeah, these thoughts aren't mine. You know what I'm saying? So why am I letting that affect me? As I said, at the end of the day, it's all an illusion. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's their biggest weapons that they got against us is illusions. Like I said, they're scared of us. You know what I'm saying? They don't want us to tap in. That's why they're going so hard with all of this pandemic and stuff like that. Like, they don't want us to step into our powers and stuff like that. So they'll do everything they can. Like, you know what I'm saying? Shut the whole world. They'll do everything they can to stop us. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why the system is up in the first place. You know what I'm saying? It's to hold us back. So it's like, you truly got to start looking at these things. It's like, it doesn't matter how far they go or what they're willing to do. They'll do anything. You know what I'm saying? To stop us. They'll do anything. Like, you know what I'm saying? Well, I don't got to get into it all and stuff like that. But I mean, like, we already know a lot of the different things. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I don't like giving all that stuff energy. You know what I'm saying? Because I said, I went down the rabbit hole early. You know what I'm saying? Found out what they're doing, all this type of stuff. Like, when I was in my teens. So it's like, we already know all these different, like, we know how sick these people can be and what they're really doing and stuff like that, right? So we don't need to, like, yeah, be giving that much of energy, you know what I'm saying, unless we can truly do something about it. Because I'm all, you know what I'm saying, you're talking about it is one thing, which, that's not a problem too, but it's like, unless we can actually do something about it, like, then, because that's what I'm for. I'm waiting for that time, when it's like, okay, people are ready to do something about it. Then I'm like, all right, now let's get it going and stuff, right? Um, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Just becoming that observer, you know what I'm saying? Because I feel like when people just, like, aren't the observer, then they're gonna just be hitting all that things and attaching themselves to it and identifying as that. Because we truly gotta, like, stop reacting. You know what I'm saying? I feel like, that people are reactionary based. They get a certain thought, because we get so many different thoughts. That's my point about, like, these thoughts aren't yours, most of them. But it's like, say people catch a thought, right? And then it's like they react on it. And then it's like, okay, now that's what they're on. Now that's what, their whole day might be that. You know what I'm saying? That was just one thought of many that they had. But it's like, and that's the cycle that people have probably been on, you know what I'm saying? Lifetime after lifetime. And it's like, that's hell, you know what I'm saying? Something that you continually doing over and over and that you don't want to do. And people don't even know that they don't want to do certain things. That's how crazy it is. But it's like, that's my point about, like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? You definitely got to become the observer. So you're just observing all of that. And you're like, yeah, no, yeah, nope, 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 nope. You know what I'm saying? You don't intake that, and you start intaking the things that you need, creating for yourself, because we are the creators, stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So definitely doing all these type of things, like, so definitely becoming that observer is super important, right? Um, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Because I could take this whole pandemic thing as an example, with the frequencies. Like, when it first happened, I feel like a lot of us may have gotten affected by it and stuff like that. But it's like, a lot of people, like, maybe myself and stuff like that, even like, because I mean, I feel like it was already written and stuff like that. Like, a lot of people saw this stuff coming and stuff like that. But it's like we were probably all just caught up with the Matrix and this stuff, But it's like, if you're a free spirit, free thinkers, if you're just powerful spirit, which I believe everybody is, they're a lot farther back than we are, right? You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, yeah, everybody's powerful spirits at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? Like, they'll get it eventually, sometime, Um, but yeah, you know what I'm saying? It probably hit people a lot of different ways. Like, it hit certain people, and they had started attaching with all these frequencies that, the media, the government, all this stuff was pushing out, right? So then they started being on those frequencies, you know what I'm saying? Low frequencies and fear-based frequencies and all of this. So it's like, that's what you're going to create. That's what your reality is going to be. That's where you're going to be in the esoteric realm. That's the space that your spirit is going to be in. And yeah, that's not going to be good, right? Or you can start being on frequencies like, I'm not going to let that affect me. I'm going to still create my best reality. I'm still out here going to be productive. I'm not, you know what I'm saying? We deleted the fear programs. So it's like all of this is probably making us expand. All of this is probably making us grow. And as opposed to them, it's like they're wherever they were going, it's like that put a cap on it. And now they're going back. You know what I'm saying? Um, yeah, I'm telling you, like one of the things I feel like, I mean, I didn't come here to do, I feel like you guys didn't either. It's like we didn't come and put in all this work. We didn't fight lifetime after lifetime, and even in this lifetime to get where we're at today, just to fall back. You know what I'm saying? I didn't do that. I know you guys didn't do that. But I see a lot of people, you know what I'm saying? Even people I care about, people that, even people, like spiritual people that I truly care about. You know what I'm saying? I seen it get to them. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, you know what I'm saying? I mean, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to get into stuff like that, but I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying? We didn't come this far just to fall back, you know what I'm saying? And I know they'll be good, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not saying, oh, they're done or this or that, but I just don't like to see people fall back or see people get eaten up, you know what I'm saying? And have to fight even harder to get out of the holes that they're at and stuff like that. Um, but yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's all a matter of what frequencies you're riding. You know what I'm saying? That's why it's super important to be in control of your mind. It's super important to be in control of your space, your frequencies, your vibrations, so you can, and to be that observer. You know what I'm saying? Because it got to a point where it's like, if you're the observer, then it's like, all that is not true. Like I said, it's all an illusion. All the stuff that they're throwing up, it's an illusion. So it's like, you see that, then you can start tapping into the frequencies that you need to be on. You know what I'm saying? Um, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Moving on, when it comes to like your vibrations, you know what I'm saying? Like, your vibrations pretty much is like your state of being, right? You know what I'm saying? Like your inner world. This is how you manifest things to you, right? Like your feelings, your inner, like feel like your feelings deal like your inner vibrations, right? Like these are the things that you're feeling on the inside and stuff. And this is how you manifest. What are you feeling on the inside? How do you feel about yourself? How do you feel about the state of being? Are you putting your own feelings to things? You know what I'm saying? How do you, putting your own feeling on everything? And that literally means everything. Even when it comes to frequencies, putting your own frequencies on everything, literally everything. It could just be something as simple as anything. You know what I'm saying? Like nature. You could take nature. Like how do you feel about nature? How do you see nature? Like, you know what I'm saying? Or just, you know what I'm saying? What type of frequencies are you on? Because you could talk to nature. You can talk to animals. You know what I'm saying? That's my point. Like, you put your own things on things. You know what I'm saying? On everything. Everything. Um, Even when, like I said, when it comes to vibrations and feelings, putting your own feelings on everything, you know what I'm saying, from your pure space. That's why it's super important to get in your space to be a true individual, you know what I'm saying? Because you put your own feelings and vibrations on things, your own frequencies and thoughts on things. You have your own ideas about everything. Um, yeah, but you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, your feelings, that's like your inner vibrations. Your emotions, I feel like that's what you push out. Those are your outer vibrations, right? And it's like you get, what goes around comes around. So what are you putting out? Like I said, how are you feeling about things? Yeah, you got your frequencies. Now how do you feel about those frequencies? Now, you know what I'm saying, match those frequencies with the vibration, the right vibration. Now it's like you combine the two, and now we start to create alchemy and all these type of different things, right? Our own alchemy. Um, but yeah, like this is how we manifest. You know what I'm saying? Like, um, even when it comes to the frequencies as well. You know what I'm saying? Even bigger with vibrations. It's like people you're around and stuff like that. Like I said, the things that you're taking, the things that you're watching, all of this creates your vibrations and your frequencies. And it's like, the people you're around, it's like you'll take that on, or you're going to make it that much harder on yourself to create from your purest space. If you got the wrong people around you that are on the wrong frequencies and vibrations, now you're manifesting the wrong things in your reality. You know what I'm saying? So we definitely got to watch, like, the people we're around and stuff like that. Start cutting the people off that you need to cut off. Um, but yeah, you know what I'm saying? When it comes to like vibrations, like your state of being, you know what I'm saying? That's another thing, is like, what state of being are you in? Which can just go back to where you at in the esoteric realm. Where you at? Like, are you in the right space or what? You know what I'm saying? Um, and like I said, you can't look at these things as like good or bad. I said specifically when it comes to vibrations, um, yeah, I mean, like when it comes to like low and high, right? I feel like there's like the frequencies of vibrations that you do need to be on from a pure standpoint, and then like frequencies of vibrations that may be like cause you to be living backwards, which is like evil, you know what I'm saying? Or just like, yeah, that's not what you need, you know what I'm saying? That's not you. Um, and stuff like that. When it comes to like vibrations, low and high, I feel like low vibrations can deal with like this realm that we're in, right? Like, this is a very dense realm, but it's Earth. You know what I'm saying? Earth. It's hard. But this is like structure, though, right? This is like how you create structure, foundation, organization. You need that like low vibration to stabilize things, right? That's how you stabilize things, is like, because when you're on low vibrations, that's like slowing things down, right? And that's how you truly form things, you know what I'm saying? That's how, like, earth, like I said, this is this realm we're in. Like, that's how you create foundation, that's how you create structure, that's how you create organization. This is how you form and shape things, you know what I'm saying? By the lower vibrations, you know what I'm saying? And I don't think you can stay on lower vibrations, but like I said, you have to know how to maneuver higher and lower vibrations. You know, the lower vibrations is how you form things, you know what I'm saying? This is how you create that structure. And then it's like, but um, on the bad side, like, that's how you get stuck, though. Like, that's stagnant energy. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're on low vibrations for too long, you'll get stuck there. You know what I'm saying? And now you're just like, you're not moving, stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? You don't feel like you're growing. And like I said, that's why we need to, like I said, maneuver. You know what I'm saying? Higher and lower vibrations. And yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, the higher vibrations are, you can go back to the frequencies. Like, if you're just gonna stay on high vibrations, high frequencies, that's like somebody maybe just like, okay, this person is super, yeah, they got all of this crazy knowledge and wisdom, but it's like, I'm not seeing anything in reality. You know what I'm saying? It's not here though. They're just kind of just, they're always out and off in different places. You know what I'm saying? Astral traveling and in different dimensions and stuff, but it's like they're never like on Earth. They're like, I can't see anything they're talking about here in this reality, or like, you know what I'm saying? None of that has fallen down in this reality yet, you know? Um, because yeah, you know what I'm saying. That's why I feel like it's super important to not look at these things as good or bad, or just to know how to maneuver through these things, you know, or know when to go high. You know what I'm saying? I'm on high frequencies, high vibrations, and then bringing that down to reality, right? And then, or just kind of finding, like, that's why it's super important to just be on that satisfaction energy, to be satisfied and stuff like that, to be content, you know what I'm saying? Or just to start practicing that, you know, because that's how we find that inner balance, you know, between the two. And now we can do, like, that's why we got to become the creator, because, all right, I'm going to go to the highs and pick what I want, or like, you know, create here for all I want, the right frequencies that I want, right vibrations that I want. And then, you know what I'm saying? Kind of, or just even bring it down to that balance, you know, and then, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Also, I'm not saying you always got to be in the lower ones, but just, yeah, go into the lowers when you need to, you know what I'm saying? Because sometimes we need to go into those lowers. So like I said, you know what I'm saying? It's not just good or bad and stuff like that all the time. Because yeah, you know what I'm saying? Another thing is just like really like cleansing your space. That's why it's super important to maintain your space, to get in your space, and to really clear your space. That's why I say get the people around you that don't need to be around you, because they're messing up your space. You know what I'm saying? They're making it that much harder. They're dirtying up your space, right? And yeah, they're dirtying up your aura and stuff like that. It's super important to try to, and the aura is different, you know what I'm saying? We got to be out here in the world. We got to, you know what I'm saying? We're here for a reason and stuff, you know? So we definitely got to come to a point where we learn how to cleanse up our aura. We learn how to transmute energy, right? 'Cause I know if you're super empathic like myself, which I know a lot of us are, you know, or just super intuitive, you can pick up on a lot of different things, you know, whether it be thoughts, feelings, many different things, right? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? We definitely got to work on how to cleanse up our aura, you know, find what works for you. Because yeah, we definitely need to start cleansing up our aura, our space, so we can create from our purest space, you know what I'm saying? Create, because we are the creator. We need to truly get back to that, you know what I'm saying? Taking all of our power back so we can start to manifest the things we want, our dreams, all of this, you know, because ain't nothing can stop us besides ourselves, you know what I'm saying? Um, yeah, lastly, I know this video has been kind of long and stuff like that. A lot of different things that kind of threw me off, but it's all good. Yeah, just like how we create our own demons as well, you know. I feel like we create our own demons, and I'm not saying, you know, people can't get attacked and stuff like that from external forces. You know what I'm saying? Because yeah, like I said, it's you know what I'm saying? There's spirits out here that don't want to see us thrive and stuff. You know what I'm saying? There's spirits out here, it's body snatchers, dream snatchers, all these different things. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people are probably getting harnessed in itself. You know what I'm saying? Or spirits are just taking people and using them as vessels. All this stuff, right? But I'm just saying, we're so much more powerful than that. Like I said, these we're so much more powerful than that. Trust me. Like, we haven't even began to tap into our power. Like, you know, wherever I think I'm at now, it's nothing compared to, you know what I'm saying? This, we haven't even tapped into like 50. You know what I'm saying? Like, we probably haven't even tapped into 25% yet. And this is where we're at now. It's like, I'm telling you, like, we are super powerful. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's all an illusion. All they can throw at us is illusions. You know what I'm saying? And we believe them. We believe them. You know what I'm saying? That's why I said we got to delete that fear program. If we truly delete that fear program, we can truly see through all their illusions. And you know what I'm saying? It's not easy. It's not going to be hard. I mean, it's not going to be easy. But we were made for this. You know what I'm saying? We're not new to this. We're true to this. You know. Uh, so yeah, but I'm just saying, like, we create our own demons. You know what I'm saying? Like, by the stories that we tell ourselves, and then it's like the more we continue to tell this story, the more we continue to give this energy, the story energy, it's like, all right, we finished, we wrote a whole chapter of that. You know what I'm saying? Of that story that we don't want. And now, damn, now we're doing a new chapter. And damn, now we're doing a new chapter. It's like, we got to stop creating that story. You know what I'm saying? Stop telling yourself that. Stop telling yourself you can't do that. Stop telling yourself you can't get over an addiction. Stop telling yourself you're not good enough. Stop telling yourself you're not worthy. All of this, you know what I'm saying? It's all us. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, like I said, we're in the system, and the system is full of programs, indoctrinations, and all these different things. But it's like I said, we're more powerful than that. You know what I'm saying? And that's part of like, stop playing that victim role. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, and I used to be that person. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, I had to tell nah, man, like, you gotta get to a point where it's like, stop that whole victim stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're so much more powerful than all that. I don't care what this other person told you, what that person told you. If your parents didn't believe in you, whatever. It's like, nah, you know what I'm saying? Like, you create your reality. That's what I said. We're the creator. So it doesn't matter what somebody else told you, or what somebody else doesn't believe in you, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Um, we are the creator. You know what I'm saying? Um, so it's like the stories that we tell ourselves, this is how we create our demons. You know what I'm saying? It's like we tell ourselves this story, like we keep giving that energy. It's like, okay, now this is how we create our own demons, right? This is how we, like, inner negative inner self-talk. That's why I said it's super important to like talk to yourself and start hyping yourself up, start creating a reality how you want. It's like that inner talk. It's super important. You know what I'm saying? Like, how are you talking to yourself? You know what I'm saying? A lot of people are just continually talking to themselves on a daily basis, just bad, negative, never believing in themselves. You know what I'm saying? That the relationship with yourself is terrible. They don't love themselves. Start truly loving yourself from its fullest standpoint. You know what I'm saying? Truly believing in yourself from its truest standpoint. You know, have that faith, belief, imagination. Start creating. We are creativity, individuality. Start doing these things. Start tapping into these things. Start practicing these things. Whatever you practice, you're going to get. So if you keep practicing telling yourself the wrong story, you keep practicing giving that bad story energy, if you keep practicing negative self-talk, you're going to get real good at these things, right? And then it's like, it's going to be that much harder. That hole you're digging for yourself is going to be that much deeper, deeper, deeper for you to get out of. Um, so yeah, and like I said, I already talked a little bit about the cords, but it's like the cords that we attach to ourselves, right? The contracts that we're signing on a daily basis. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why it's super important to be aware, to have your awareness, to be in control of yourself, because like, everything is like almost a contract in itself. You know what I'm saying? Like, whatever you agree to, that's basically like what you agreeing or disagreeing to everything. Rather it's, hey, somebody says this, what do you think about that? Do you agree with that? Okay, do you agree with that? You got to ask yourself. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever you're watching, do you agree with that? Do you disagree with that? Or just like, or what? Everything, every little thing is like a contract in itself. You know what I'm saying? On the larger scale, jumping into relationships, marriages, all these different things are contracts. You know what I'm saying? Um, so yeah, we definitely got to start. I mean, like, stuff like that. It's like, people have been in relationships, like they get into them for a reason, because they sign contracts maybe a lifetime before, and then it's like, nah, now that's the contract that you got to fill, and it's like, people don't realize that these are contracts. So there's like, it's just a cycle. But it's like, if in this lifetime, if you start to cut that karmic relationship, it's like, okay, now you broke that contract, right? And that's just one example, but it's like, everything is a contract in itself. You know what I'm saying? Everything is a contract in itself. That's why I say we are the creator. Because whatever contracts we do sign, now we got to fulfill that, or now we got to deal with that. You know what I'm saying? Or how you get out of it is how you can get out of it. But it's like, most people don't know how to get out of their certain contracts or whatever, right? But yeah, you know what I'm saying? Chords, like, all of this stuff is how we create our demons, and we're giving this stuff energy. All of this is our own demons that people say. You know what I'm saying? Um, and yeah, like I said, even addictions, all this stuff. You know what I'm saying? We're above all of that. You know what I'm saying? But we create that for ourselves. Rather, it's from not loving ourselves. So now we're attached to this addiction. Oh, this helps us cope with this. This helps us cope with that. Bad habits, all these different things. You know what I'm saying? Through many different things. Like, I feel like not loving yourself that's one of the biggest things. Will probably lead to addictions and stuff like that. There's like many different reasons. That people get addicted to things. I don't want to just say that. But yeah, people charge these things up, give it all type of energy. They really start believing in these. That's another thing. They start believing in these demons for real. So it's like, yeah, that's gonna be real. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be a reality. So stop giving that stuff energy. You know what I'm saying? Face these things. That's my point about, we got to do the handle. We got to do the healing. We got to do that shadow work. We got to put in that work. You know what I'm saying? We have to truly start to build spiritual strength. Um, because we can once we face these things and see that that's an illusion, we can take those demons, as you say, and even like I talked about in one video, you know what I'm saying, like, in my space, you know what I'm saying, I make those demons now they work for me, you know what I'm saying, like, now they see, like, that I'm the creator, you know what I'm saying, they don't run my reality, they don't run me, I run them, you know what I'm saying. That's kind of, you gotta look at everything like that, like, you know what I'm saying, you use everything, don't be used by anything, you know what I'm saying. all these stuff here for us is tools. You know what I'm saying? You got to use it as such. Like use them as tools, or it's like they're gonna use you. You know what I'm saying? Um, so definitely, like I said, we can take these demons and now they work for us, and we can create whatever you want to say. Like you don't got to look at it as old angels or whatever, but it's like now they work for me. Now they help me. You know what I'm saying? Now they back me up. You know what I'm saying? They know who I am, and now they don't, and they know that I merged with them. So it's like I help them out. You know what I'm saying? And 'cause I know I'm not an evil person. I'm not a manipulative person. Stuff like that. I know I'm pure, which I know a lot of us are. So it's like I don't use them for bad, or I don't overindulge in certain desires or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But it's like we all got certain desires or whatever, or we all got certain needs and wants and all this thing. We're gonna get what we deserve at the end of the day. But I help them out, they help me out type stuff. But I came to a point where it's like they don't run me anymore. I run them. Or like now like I said, they work for me. You know what I'm saying? Um, 'Cause yeah, that's kind of I know this video's long and stuff like that, and I probably could have kept going and stuff, but I know I'm being kind of long in this video and stuff. But yeah, I felt like that was pretty good. I'm definitely gonna be coming back with a lot more and stuff like that. I hope everybody's doing good. 'Cause, yeah, I mean, there's a lot of different energy in the air to like transform and to really tap into ourselves. Rather it's we just had the full moon in Aquarius, which was super powerful, super electric. We just had the Lionsgate portal, which was super powerful, and yeah, I mean, I've been feeling all of that. You know what I'm saying? So I hope you guys are feeling that as well. I mean, I got a lot of stuff transiting my sixth house. I mean, as well as like, yeah, there's just been a lot. This year's been pretty crazy. You know what I'm saying? Rather it was the eclipses, like I said, then we just had this full moon, the Lionsgate portal. So I've definitely been feeling, like I definitely need to kind of gather myself and kind of just get my energy back. You know what I'm saying? Just in terms of like I've been kind of tired, you know what I'm saying, like and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing real good and stuff like that. It's not any of that. But yeah, I'm just trying to get my sleep schedule back in order, stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Because that full moon kind of threw my sleep off, and then like yeah, that Lionsgate portal, and there's been a lot of things. That's kind of just been like man, I kind of just been up all the time. You know what I'm saying? My mind is kind of just really going. A lot of downloads, a lot of meditation, stuff like that. So yeah, that's just where I'm coming from. But yeah, I hope everybody's doing good out there, enjoying their Mercury day. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, until next time, your boy Jay signing out.